Hello Virgo, welcome to your new moon reading. We're going to dive in to see how this new moon is going to be impacting you, what you can do around this new moon, and any guidance the spirit has to bring for you guys. So let's dive into it together. Let's see what is going on for my Virgos around this new moon. Now, just a little reminder, new moons are all about fresh starts, right? It's new energy coming through, a chance to kind of begin again or start again or whatever it may be for you guys. Let's see. So you have the shadow. That's interesting. That's the devil. Okay. And it says dependence and materialism. So maybe there is something that we can see, dive a little bit deeper into, right? Pisces, the sign of Pisces can really be about diving into your subconscious mind. And maybe there is a bit of a shadow that they want you to shine some light on. But let's see how that comes up for you guys. You also have the King of Cups. This says integrity, stability, can also be around your love life. So we'll see. And temperance, moderation, and equilibrium. Okay, this can be about certain feelings though, because again, King of Cups can be you needing to balance certain feelings and emotions by understanding them, and that could be where that shadow is coming through. So maybe there's some suppressed feelings coming through. The devil really can be any low vibrational energies, whether it's fear, anger, resentment, anything low vibe, jealousy or guilt, whatever it is, shame, whatever. It's all just coming into my head now. You're learning how to not suppress it, right, by looking at it. How do you get rid of a shadow? You shine a light on it, right? So awareness is key for you guys this week. And it makes sense because you guys are showing up with temperance to, what are they? I'm sorry. I'm just getting this really weird, like hearing like a micro dosage, or I don't know what they're talking about here. And it's like, if you're allergic to something, I'm not telling you to do this, by the way, but it's just a metaphor that's coming through, which is like, when you're trying to get over something that you're allergic to, and fact check me if you need to, but something I was reading, and I wonder if it's resonating with your reading in some way, where it's like you're having to kind of like micro dose yourself what you're allergic to. I don't know what they're representing by that, but let's see, to kind of get your body to process it in a way that it doesn't become inflamed about it, like to raise, I don't know, that's super, to fight it. I wonder what that is. That's a very weird metaphor, but let's see how it comes up in your reading, because I love when that happens, because I then have to become a bit of a detective during the readings to figure out how that might apply for you. So let's see. What does that allergy represent? You guys let me know, if my little psychics and spiritual people in the comments, let me know what you guys think about that symbolism. I wonder what that is. I feel like maybe it's about the shadow. Maybe you can't do everything all at once. That might be why they're saying micro dosage, right? Don't do everything all at once. Just take little bites off. All right. Anyway, for my gorgeous Virgos, how is this new moon impacting my Virgos? Hold on to it. Don't give up. This belongs to you. Manifestation at work. Interesting. What is some angel guidance here? One little bit of advice from the angels for Virgos. Blessings coming away. So it kind of feels a little bit like lifting your spirits, trying to lift your spirits by giving you just a little bit of a reminder here that whatever you're working on or working towards, don't allow fear or whatever to hold you back or to make you doubt something, because there are going to be some blessings. Something does belong to you. Manifestation is at work. So maybe the shadow does represent those fears. Sharing shame, that's interesting. Your mantra here, if that resonates with you, is when I share my deepest pain, I give myself permission to be. And I wonder if the microdosage is speaking things out loud. I wonder what they're representing by that. I'm going to stop talking about it in a minute, but I'm really curious. So for some of you, I feel like maybe sharing is caring in a way, to speak out to somebody about some things that maybe you're experiencing, to let yourself be heard in a way, even if it's just to yourself. So journaling can help with that, or just admitting to yourself something could help with that. Let's see. For Virgos, one card out here for this new moon for the Virgos. Play. Interesting. This says, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Now, the devil can be responsibilities. It's a chain, whatever it represents in your life, something that kind of holds you back or limits you in some way. So spirit, again, is just another little reminder. Don't be so serious. Everything's going to work out as and when it needs to. But this definitely feels like a bit of a time for healing because of this the devil and this. So let's dive into your tarot, right? Let's figure out what they're saying here in the tarot, where we can dive a little bit deeper into what's going on. It's an interesting energy, to say the least, right? For my gorgeous Virgos, can we see how what's the energy of this new moon for the Virgos, please? The Six of Cups. Well, definitely interesting. It is reflecting on the past, right? The Six of Cups is all about nostalgia. Could definitely be about learning a little bit more about healthy mutual relationships, right? Whether it's an equal give and take. So because the Six of Cups is here, you could definitely be having a lot of memories, right? And that could be maybe what the shadow is. I wonder if you're trying to heal something and it's just super traumatic or overwhelming that you're having to do little bits at a time to heal it, right? You don't need to go all in, because that could be very traumatizing and make your body feel like you're reliving that experience. But small and steady steps can help you to heal something. But speak to somebody, a professional, about that. It's just something that the tarot, I'm trying to piece what that micro dosage is about. But Six of Cups, something from the past is coming back up, whether it be in your memory, whether it be around you, I don't know. So let's dive a little bit deeper and see what this is. You have Temperance here. So that is usually a card of forgiveness. As we said, equilibrium here. So I wonder if that's something you're just focusing on. Right. What's the energy of Virgos, please? The Knight of Swords. Well, look at that. You're ready to fight that devil. I'm going to clarify all of these for you. So the Knight of Swords can sometimes be a little bit of a challenge because it's great in a sense that you're determined and you're ready to rush forward here. You're ready to go after something, but make sure you have all the information first and just be aware of what you're running into as well. If it's that shadow, whatever. It's just, you just probably don't want to go down that road. But let's see. I'm gonna clarify this, but I feel like if you're feeling confrontational at this time, or just that you just want to rush something, I'll just be a bit careful about that. All right, learn from the past. Right, let's see though. Six of Cups. Why is this the energy of the new moon for Virgos? How is this showing up here? The Eight of Swords. So some of you might be a bit stuck on the past here, whether it's because of certain pains that you've got, some shames that you feel surrounding that. I feel like maybe it's a really good time to understand why you're feeling that way, and maybe speaking to somebody like a professional or someone who can help you might help you understand it, because I wonder if it just needs to be understood or looked at. I almost feel a little bit like I want to say that these swords seem worse than they actually are in your mind. And I don't want to dismiss anybody, but this is almost like, because she's blindfolded, it feels a lot worse than what it actually is. When you look at something, it's like, oh, it's just a shadow. Oh, that's so interesting. So that's so interesting. And it is actually just a shadow here. I'm sorry, just trying to piece this together. It's just, if you look at something, oh no, what is, it's just a feeling of something is much more scary than the actual truth of it. What do I mean, Virgo? Anyway, Six of Cups, get out your head about the past, right? Or whatever this experience is. And look, maybe you need to look at it directly. Without it being like a fearful mindset or I feel stuck in this, right? When she takes the blindfold off, she knows that there's actually a way out of that situation. And that shadow, something, and it's not, it looks scary, but it's just someone's hand, right? That shadow is not real. It's just perception. What is this talking about? Right, let's look at the Knight of Swords then. So I wonder if you're ready to fight something, but what you're trying to fight is just not really there. What is that? The Knight of Swords, the King of Cups, integrity, stability. Now, the King of Cups is very balanced with how he approaches things. And I feel like maybe that's something that Spirit wants you to step into it during this new moon in Pisces, because it's really about addressing those feelings. So instead of just rushing ahead and ready to fight whatever that is, process those feelings. Why is this what is the Knight of Swords representing here for Virgos then? That rushed energy, or that kind of like ready to rush into something. The Wheel of Fortune. Maybe it's change. Maybe it's you're wanting things to be different in your life. You're wanting more success and happiness. You can have that. Hold on to it. That belongs to you. But I wonder if your approach is something that they want you to focus on a bit more. Right. Okay. All right. Let's look at what your challenge may be during this new moon. What is the challenge? Ace of Wands. Temptations, short-lived flames, should I say? Because I came up with the devil here, which can be about like temptations or... Let's see, why is the Ace of Wands the challenge? It could be, starting out with an idea. Maybe it's taking action on that idea, or going into new experiences could be your challenge. Ace of Wands. Five of Swords. Some of you, don't be tempted by that devil, whether it be through conflict. I don't know if somebody's popping up here and they're wanting a bit of an argument and you're ready to dive in. End that cycle, whatever it is. I don't know if it's just a thought popping up that's trying to get you to react, or there's a person. I have no idea. But with Temperance and the King of Cups coming up in your energy, as we see with these cards here, they want you to have integrity, okay? And stability within your feelings. So if something's trying to trigger you, external, internal, I have no idea, don't go for it. It's purely a distraction. And if you really want to change things that are going on around you, and you want to change your life, you want to change how you've been doing things, whatever it is, the Wheel of Fortune is like entering a new season. But in order to enter a new season, you have to turn that wheel. You have to let go of that old cycle to begin a new one. So I wonder if it's like that last test. Because that Five of Swords, by the way, this feels like fiery energy can also be like aggressive or argumentative energy as well. Five of Swords, and there's a few things I want to say around this, right? Five of Swords is conflict, it's arguments, it's a feeling of defeat in some way. And that shadow could be that temptation to fight back around this time. But allow yourself to identify the issue, why you feel like you need to do that, and understand that, okay? And share whatever that pain is that's causing you to feel like you need to react in a way. Because that devil, again, it's tempting. Someone could be saying something they know that's going to pee you off a little bit here, and it's tempting you. It's trying to bring that fire in. Could even be, a certain person who knows how to press the right buttons, or even your own self, could be your own shadow. Anyway, walking away from that energy could be the best case scenario. And as we said, I feel like your main bit of advice here is to be more playful with your life, to not approach everything too seriously. Have some fun, Spirit wants you to do. But anyway, let's see what that's about. Let's see why is the Five of Swords and the Ace of Wands in a challenge position this new moon. Looking here. Sorry. It just like feeling like tut to whoever this is, because the Five of Wands, Five of Swords, that's conflict, right? It also represents that something needs to change here. So if you're stuck on a little bit of a cycle, the Ace of Wands coming through is like to start fresh, right? Your challenge here is to start fresh and to not feed into the same things that you've been feeding into, ultimately, is what I should be saying, because that game is never fair. It's always the Three of Swords here. So Temperance, balance that shadow, understand that shadow, and let's move forward from that shadow and see it for what it is. Just the hand. It's not real. That fear is not real, right? It feels real, it looks real, but it's just a hand that's making that. Okay, anyway, let's see. What's the advice then, please, Spirit, that you have for Virgos for this new moon? Oh, that fell on the floor. It's the Three of Pentacles. Got one more for you. The moon. Your advice, again, definitely process certain feelings and emotions, for sure. The moon represents things that are hidden. Okay, so that could be suppressed feelings. It makes so much sense with the shadow, right? Pisces does represent the subconscious mind, your inner world. It's the maybe even escapism kind of stuff as well. Whatever it is for you guys, and I guess it's Pisces too. It's the moon. Using this moon to your advantage could be helpful. As I said, it's a new energy. It's time for something fresh. So a good time to reflect on what is hidden here. All right, so you can move forward away from that energy. So let's grab the other card for you guys so I can show you. because it's the Three of Pentacles, which is about building a solid foundation. This is a really good time to work on the foundation if it's internal, but I mean, on your career, on your finances, on anything that you want to grow and evolve in. You do have a lot of cards that speak about this new chapter being really good in terms of your progress, in terms of your stability, in terms of, again, financial recognition, but you're in the beginning stages of that. And maybe what you're trying to do is deal with any shadow sides that make you fear success, or make you fear anything in general, whatever you're building on. There could be some fears around it, so process that. All right, it's really big time for processing feelings. So blessings will come your way, whatever you're working on. If it's this new idea, whatever this is for you, hold on to it. All right, don't give up on something. It is yours. You are manifesting something in, but clearly there is a challenge portraying itself, which you're probably experiencing already. So balance yourself, stick to your truth and integrity on who you're trying to become and all that good stuff that you're trying to work towards, and look at the shadow for what it is. So someone could be, I just feel like you're reading people this week is what it feels like, because it's something trying to act scary, but it's not. So I feel like once you recognize something for what it is, again, a fear, whatever it is, it's like it becomes less scary. And in fact, maybe even makes you a bit more powerful, because it's like you're seeing something for what it is. It doesn't scare you anymore because it's not scary. Like if I was to get rid of that shadow here, would you be scared of that? Would that block your path? No. So it's a bit of a metaphor here about something here. Right. Anyway, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please let me know how it resonates for you, because as always, Virgo, your readings are always a bit of a mystery for me. So let me know if it does and how this new moon is impacting you anyways. But aside from all that, I'll see you guys in the next one. All right.